I'm Dee, co-editor of the Tack Online. In honor of Valentine's Day, we wanted to ask you what your worst Valentine's Day story is.
Well, there was this Valentine's Day where I had my sights on a girl that I had known before, and it seemed like maybe with Valentine's Day coming up, things would work out. But then it turned out she spent Valentine's Day with some other dude, and that was a bummer. So that was probably my worst Valentine's Day out of all of them.
My worst Valentine's Day ever was when I was in high school. I had a crush on this girl, and I asked her to hang out with me because I wanted a Valentine for Valentine's Day. This was February 11th that I did this. 3 days later, she texted me, said she never wanted to talk to me ever again. Worst Valentine's Day ever.
I've had the same Valentine for 30 years, so I don't really have a horrific dating story. I have a lot of good stories, but I would say the worst Valentine I had was 2013, which would be my first year here, which is the only year in 30 years we were separated. She stayed in Pennsylvania and I was here, so I had my first alone Valentine since I was 15 years old.
The worst Valentine's Day date I ever had was February about 5 years ago, and it was a guy I had met on plentyoffish.com, and when we met, he took me out to dinner at Pizza Ranch. When he found out I was a doctor, he asked me what hospital I worked for. When I told him I didn't have an MD, that I had a PhD, he said, "What's a PhD?" He then tried to get me into his pyramid scheme of network marketing. He told me that I had to change my religion and that bisexual people are disgusting and that they can be cured now if they go to the right doctors. So when I told him that I didn't think we should go on a second date, he asked if he could make out with me before I left, and I said I had a long drive and I'd better go.
So my sophomore year, for Valentine's Day, I didn't have a boyfriend, so I decided to hang out with my best friend and his girlfriend. So we ended up going out to dinner and a movie, and that movie happened to be 50 Shades of Grey, so it could probably be pretty awkward, but at least we're all pretty close.